Hey guys, and welcome back to some more Naruto to Boruto Shinobi Striker. Today I'm going to be doing a guide video for new players, sharing some useful combat tips. Lately, I've been getting a lot of comments from new players saying how can they get better at the game. They're just absolutely getting destroyed in the Ninja World League. And yeah, there's just a lot of people looking for some easy tips, and yeah, I'm going to share those tips with you guys today. Now, it's a no-brainer. Obviously, the more you play the game, you will get better naturally over time, but during your training process, there are a couple of things you can do. Number one is complete VR missions. VR missions are very important. They will give you an idea of how the game works, understand character movement, and as well all the jutsus in the game. Now keep in mind there are a lot of players that obviously are still playing the game that have been since day one, so you're at a bit of a disadvantage if you haven't purchased any DLC, and that's just something you need to keep in mind. Some classes are going to be better than others when you are going against somebody in a one-on-one battle. That's just how the game works. It's just, especially in a game mode like this one in base battle, obviously there are going to be characters that are going to excel depending on the role type they're going on. This healer here, because they're playing as Ino, that's the only reason why we were able to take them down. They don't have a really good moveset to take on an attack type, but that doesn't mean healers are weak at all. I've gone against very good healers that are playing a bit more combat style. They can easily take down an attack type. Attack types have very weak health. But this is a very good build. This is a very versatile build, and this is a build I always recommend to new players. This will allow you to explore the game, have really quick movement, and have a safety net, especially by using the shutting gun. If you want to get the explosive shadow clone and the ultimate we're using, then you'll need to purchase the Shisui and Itachi reanimation DLC. Now obviously the game can get pretty crazy at times, but the one thing you should never forget is always have your finger on that L2 button. The L2 button will slowly become your best friend, which the L2 button is for blocking. You always want to anticipate that someone is going to throw something at you and you want to be ready to block it. So use L2 a lot, even in situations to move around. Okay, you can quickly climb up buildings by using L2, giving it a tap and using your left stick to move up. It's a great way to get around the map, jump around players, and just be ready for when you're getting attacked. Use L2 combined with X and you definitely will slowly start to improve. I've also seen players messaging about the kunai throw. Now, the kunai throwing isn't that difficult, but it can be difficult when you are obviously just starting out playing the game. As you play the game, you will eventually get better at the kunai throwing. You will know if you're going to be able to make a jump or not, so you'll be able to anticipate if you're going to be able to reach a new side of the map area by using your kunai throw, or if you're going to need to use a jutsu to get around. And yeah, there are a lot of jutsus in the game that you can actually use just for the sake of getting around. Even like this build, for example, with teleportation. Obviously, you have seen me in this gameplay use teleportation a lot to really upscale buildings, but I use it at a particular point on the building just when I'm about to approach it to get a lot of air time in the air and kind of see what's going on in the map, and I can kind of get an idea, should I go here, should I go there? And yeah, this is a really good build even for flag battle as well. Now here's something some players don't even know about. If you actually hold down the square button, your character will do a charged attack. Now essentially what this is, this is great for if somebody's running away from you. So you hold down the square button, and for a set duration of time, your character will hone in on that other player and close the gap between you and them, potentially allowing you to actually catch up to them and cause some damage. So remember, in situations like that, hold down your normal attack button and your character will automatically do a charged attack. Having really good game awareness is a must for this game, especially for these team battles. You don't want to be in situations where it's just you against like 3 other players. You want to kind of try your best to somewhat stick with your team and just be really aware of what's actually going on in the game, especially if you are playing something like base battle. Okay, base battle isn't combat battle. You want to capture the bases, so please play the objective and get those wins. The more wins you get, the more XP you will get, the faster you level up, and you'll be able to get even more scrolls so you can get even better items. But yeah, that's all my tips for this one, nice and short. If you have any questions, please feel free to leave a comment. Take care, and I'll see you all next time.